Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome to the video. Got a new headset, so hopefully you can hear me well. The mic is a little different sounding. I wouldn't say it's technically worse quality, it's just a little different, not as deep sounding. So anyway, I'm bringing you a replay in the KV-2 guys, and the KV-2 is a very, very unique tank guys. And what do I mean by this? You can't take this tank seriously guys. It is not made to be played seriously. The tank is bad at, on paper, it's bad at everything. I mean, the reload is bad, rate of fire, obviously. The armor is really not that good at tier 6. The camo is obviously non-existent. DPM, like just everything, guys. Everything about this tank, the mobility, everything is bad. But that's on paper. How is this tank really supposed to shine with an aim time of over 3 seconds and a rate of fire of about 3 something rounds a minute? Well, really it has to one-shot tanks, guys, and it has to be scary. It has to be intimidating, and that's exactly what it is. It's basically a moving artillery tank. And the beginning of this game is kind of boring, so I'm going to go ahead and 2 times it, guys, until we get to some action. Now, on this map, guys, I come to this corner looking for shots. And sometimes you'll find them, sometimes you won't. What it comes down to is really where their enemies are going, obviously. And, I mean, I've seen people try and run down this tank alley fairly consistently, and it just didn't happen in this game. And that's fine, guys. But we don't want to be aggressive in this tank, especially at the beginning of the game. This is, of course, a tier 6 game. We are technically top tier. It's a single tier, though. So I don't know if you would necessarily consider that top tier. But in any case, guys, when you get into tier 7 and tier 8 games, it's especially true that you have to be careful. But in this one, this is kind of a wide open map when it comes to the west side, and even on the east. I mean, like, you have this whole tank alley, and there's a lot of different angles that people can take shots at you, unlike say another map like that has a city that's basically just corridors. There's a couple of them. I'm not really good with the map names, but you guys know what I'm talking about. This is a little more open of a city even. So you have to be so careful in this tank, guys. You can't go out by yourself, and that's almost what I do here when I'm looking for shots at this KV-1S. I see that they've attacked the west side of the map fairly hard, and I'm just looking for shots, guys. I mean, we're like 3.5 minutes into the game, and I haven't even gotten a shot yet. Now we find the KV-1S. Actually, we didn't find him. I was really trying to flank him, if that's even a thing in the KV-2. And because the aim time is so high, guys, I really wasn't able to pen that shot. But honestly, I thought I was going to pen it still. But that's where this tank shines, guys, is you have to find these shots that are going to do like 800 damage in one shot, and you have to be the intimidating factor on the battlefield. You have to be the tank that everyone sees and goes, oh crap, I got to get out of here. Like, they don't want to get hit by the KV-2. Now, if you're in a heavy, it's not as intimidating of a tank because it's 300 alpha to the face basically, and you just have to take it. Because obviously in the KV-2, you're not going to pen most heavy tanks unless you just happen to place a really well aimed shot with HE. Now, what am I doing here, guys? I am coming up to this hill here, this little hill is opening in the buildings here, and what I'm realizing is I have the poodle here, and I'm just trying to keep someone with me just in case I run into issues. Now, here, guys, on this little hill and staircase here, whatever you want to call this, no one else can come up this way except from, obviously back here. So what I'm doing is I'm poking, realizing that the Jagdpanzer and the OI who just died were coming around the corner. I could basically spot for them. So we pop out there, we spot the Arty, and the other M44 hits me right here, I believe. But we get a shot on that Arty, and we kill him. And Arty hits me here. And then we're going to poke out on the SU, I believe. Actually, this Arty comes by, and this is a nice shot here, guys. We take this shot in for 315, and that's where this tank excels, guys, is just getting these targets that cannot withstand, an HE shell that has about 86 millimeters of penetration. Obviously, that Arty is an easy one-shot for me. And even if it didn't pen, more than likely I probably would have killed him anyway, with a roll without penning him, because the tank has no armor. Now we see the SU-100. We're going to take a nasty shot on him here, 402 guys, and again, you have to play this tank. It's a very fragile tank. You have to play it extremely carefully, guys. It's basically a moving artillery tank with some armor. In World War II, guys, that's how the Russians used this tank. They used it as basically a bunker destroyer. You know, the tank was a moving artillery tank. So that's how it needs to be played in World of Tanks. I mean, obviously this is a video game, things are much different, but that's really all. It's made for one shot and then a long reload and then another shot. It's made to take out specific targets. That's what it was made for. Now, obviously you're going to shoot at anything that's red in the game, but the intimidation factor is what's going to keep you alive, is what I'm trying to say. So the Jagdpanzer gets spotted, and we're going to, you know, aim and try and look for a shot at this Jagdpanzer. And 468 guys, that is where the intimidation factor is. Obviously, if we didn't pen that shot, we wouldn't have been able to kill him. But we do 468 damage, guys, in one shot, and that's where, you know, we have fun in the KV-2. You have to play this tank for fun, guys. You're going to have bad games in it. It's going to happen. It's an RNG party, guys. We see the T-34-85M. We're going to take a shot. We kill him. This tank is an RNG party, guys. Okay, it's 0.54 dispersion, even with my setup with rations and vents. And with Brother in Arms, it might be like 0.53, guys. I'm almost completed with my Brother in Arms training. It's at like 95% on my crew members. And that's ultimately, you know, just the stats on this tank, guys. The dispersion is terrible, and you'll see how long it takes me to aim. Luckily, we're able to get the jump on this VK. We get 313 damage on the top of his turret there, but we're able to get the jump on him because he's not aiming at us, so I'm able to take a good 3 seconds there, aim my shot, and we get 313 damage, guys. Now we're looking at 2,283 damage, 192 spotting damage as it stands now. We're at 4 kills, guys, and this was a Top Gun game. So obviously we're going to get 2 more kills. This first one comes on the SU-100. This will be our 5th kill. And again, guys, this is just like, it's an easy shot there. I mean, this game wasn't very hard. Like, this tank, guys, like I said, it's really, half of it is just luck. Like, I didn't play this game with any specific type of strategy. You know, obviously I'm a decent player at the game, but with this tank, I mean, you kind of just run towards enemies. Like, it's a very simple tank to play, and you shoot HE and that's it. You know, it's a very easy tank to play. But like I said, you still have to be extremely careful in the tank. So we're looking for our 6th kill, guys. We're going to get it right here on the VK. He makes a very stupid poke for a player who's green. I didn't think that was a very smart play on his part, but it is what it is, guys. 13-9. We're at 2,500 damage, 25-25. And you know, we're at 6 kills, so that makes this game Top Gun. Now, I don't get any more shots off, so we're just going to speed through this, and we'll get to the end plates. So Hellcat dies. I'm on the cap here, and I'm just trying to keep away from this Type 64. I miss my shot. The Type 64 dies. So, again, guys, this tank, you can't play it seriously, guys. It's, you know, you just go around, you shoot your 152 millimeter howitzer. Make sure you yell Russia when you shoot it. Maybe that helps with accuracy. And that's it, guys. That's how this tank is made to be played. And if you want to see some more gameplay in it, you're more than welcome to check my last live stream. I played, I think, 3 games in it, and they were all fairly good games. But you can't get upset or mad at the game, guys, if you miss some shots. You know, if you're just not having good games in this tank, because this tank is not really a game-carrying tank. It's by any means, guys. It's just, you know, it's an RNG party. Half of it is luck. Your dispersion values are crap. Your reload time is crap, guys. It's just play it for fun. Try and get those high damage shots with HE pens. And that's how this tank is played, guys. You know, just play it very carefully. It's a moving artillery. Play it like that. Play it as if you're running around in an M44, but with a turret and some armor. That's it, guys. Let's take a look at the end plates. The this was a first class game, guys. Obviously, we got Top Gun. I don't know what these other. I think one of them is High Caliber or something like that. Um, and we do a good amount of experience as well, guys. We gained a good amount of experience, and we even gained a little bit of coin. Um, 25-25 damage, guys. Here's the team score. We were top, and we get 10K from this, guys. And for shooting HE shells, that's we're profiting from a fun game. I mean, I don't think that's bad. Plus, we also used rations, guys. And I think the majority of players probably don't use rations. So you might be looking at a 30K profit from this. However, I really recommend you run rations, guys. And the reason for it is, let's take a look at the stats on this tank. The firepower, guys. Obviously, this is for the regular AP ammo that it's displaying here. But we can look at the rate of fire, 3.11 every minute, guys. 19.31 on the loading, so 19.3 seconds. Reload, that's with rations, vents, and we don't have Brother in Arms yet, but even with Brother in Arms, it's probably like 19, still a little over 19 seconds. 3.25 aiming time, and that's with one of these aim tuners, guys, whatever it's called. 0.54 dispersion. So on paper, guys, this tank is crap. So I will emphasize again, the KV-2 is just made to be played for fun with the derp, guys. World War II, this thing was a bunker destroyer. It was, a light vehicle destroyer. Like, it was made just to shoot at single targets and destroy them when regular guns, like machine guns and stuff, couldn't take out the targets. So just have fun in this tank, guys. That's all I recommend. I don't really have much more to say about the game I played, just that I was careful. And really, guys, it's all based on RNG. That's really all it is. So hopefully you might have learned something from this video, and hopefully it was informative for you. And I hope you enjoyed watching the KV-2 in action, guys. It is just so much fun with that nasty 152mm howitzer. The derp, really the derp god of this game, guys. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.